Well, the other big story, Bangladesh seems to be headed for another one-sided election, a repeat of 2014. The main opposition party, Khalida Zia's BNP, has announced it will boycott the elections over Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's refusal to install a neutral caretaker government for elections and a widespread crackdown on opposition parties, human rights groups and activists by security forces. The US has warned it will limit visas for those known to be involved in any systemic crackdown on opposition members. Here's more.
October 28th, Dhaka. Pitched battles on the streets of the capital as police cracked down to break up a gathering of some 125,000 opposition supporters. Tear gas and rubber bullets were fired as tensions spiraled. The rally and the rioting underscored deep-seated divisions in the country's political landscape. Demonstrations across Bangladesh, often turning violent, have extended into November. The central demand, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina step aside to allow for free and fair elections under a neutral government. The four-time Prime Minister is accused of corruption, human rights abuse, kidnappings, autocratic functioning and more. This is the primary backdrop for national elections announced for the 7th of January next year. And as of now, there will hardly be an opposition to take on the incumbent. Main opposition, Bangladesh Nationalist Party, its smaller allies, an alliance of left parties, Bam Ganatantrik Jot and Ganatantra Manch Alliance have decided to boycott the election. Top BNP leaders have been arrested. The party says it will not legitimize what it calls a fake election. The political face-off in Bangladesh has taken on geopolitical dimensions too. US Ambassador to Dhaka Peter Haas has called for free, fair and inclusive elections. Washington even suggested an all-party meeting to ensure this. The US has big stakes in Bangladesh's garment industry. In response, Russia jumped in, accusing the US of meddling in internal matters. Moscow accused Washington of siding with the opposition and promoting anti-government protests. In 2014, Sheikh Hasina saw the Awami League capture 234 of 300 parliamentary seats. As the main opposition, BNP boycotted, 153 of the members were elected unopposed. In 2018, the BNP did contest, but the Awami League's landslide victory was marred by allegations of ballot stuffing and intimidation. Hasina insists she is a defender of democracy and denies any wrongdoing. Just about a month to go for landmark elections in Bangladesh, and big questions persist, even on the basics. What does an emerging one-sided election mean for Bangladeshi democracy? Is Sheikh Hasina's potential return to power for a fifth term indicative of an electoral system giving way to one-party autocratic rule? And what does that mean for the South Asian neighborhood?